Motors production plants. Labor intensive. The busier the factory is, the higher the variable cost will be. Therefore, according to the variable cost, we can see that the variable cost of the American factor is larger than the Mexican factor. Therefore, we can determine that the American factor is labor intensive. Capital intensive. Capital intensive refers to the business process or industry that requires a large amount of investment to produce goods or services. So the proportion of fixed assets is very high. According to the data comparison, we can see that the fixed capital of Mexico is higher than the American. So we can judge that the production of Mexican factors is capital intensive. Mexican factors are more likely to be unionized because Mexican workers are paid less. One of the advantages of unionizing is that you can get higher wages. Union representatives negotiate wages for workers. Annualized jobs tend to pay higher wages, and annualized workers tend to get better benefits, but workers have to pay certain union fees. Where is better? I would move production to Mexico because of the low labor costs. By moving production to Mexico, the labor costs are reduced. The employees there provide actually the same products, quality and quantity at a much lower cost, and give the transportation cost and raising wages in Asia. The proximity of Mexico to America reduces the transportation cost. Corporate responsibility. I think General Motors' decision involved corporate responsibility rather than the best interest of shareholders. GM's corporate responsibility include economic corporate responsibility. They save part of their labor costs by moving the factory to Mexico. Environmental responsibility include that GM must satisfy the communities interested in the sustainability of its business and the minimization of its environmental impact. And this is the picture shows the total cost of each plant. There are economics of scale when the average total cost decrease and production increase. The American plant has economics of scale until production reached 5 million. The Mexican plant always has economic of scale. As output and total cost increase, each additional unit of production leads to a gradual decline in profitability per vehicle after reaching optimum capacity levels. Mexican versus Michigan. If the company has enough capital to invest in the Mexican factor and needs to produce a large number of cars, but also wants to save some labor cost, the Mexican factory is a better choice because the labor cost of the American factory will be twice that of the Mexican factory, and the material transportation in Mexico will be cheaper than that in the American, so the factory can save more costs. If the company does not have enough money to invest in a plant in Mexico, and the American plant wants to save energy cost, the American plant is a better choice. After investigation, it is found that the energy cost in Mexico is more expensive than that in the America, and the local factory in America may have more advanced technology or machinery than that in Mexico.